Hello, everybody, and I'm gonna make an absolute mess of it right off the bat. Welcome to Dork Tales, and welcome to our holiday special. Very, very excited to have these wonderful folks with me. So let's get some introductions going. I am Krista. I am your honey meister for this game of a honey heist and our delightful holiday heist. I use she, they, or her, them pronouns, and I am very, very excited to be doing this because I'm a little into Christmas. I literally couldn't decide which Christmas sweater to wear, so I just went winter.
For them all,
I just honestly, I might have a costume change in the middle, but we'll see how we get. I definitely have 3 or 4 hats next to me. As some of our other players may have. So let's go to our first player, who is normally in this seat, Kelly. Hello.
Hello, Krista. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Dork Tales Dorks. Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly. You see in him, and tonight I am playing the vivacious, fantastic, molastic Lulu Checkers, a sun bear, Hollywood bear.
Those are even better than the circles. Oh my god.
I know. I just found them as I was looking down. I'm like, oh, damn. Who is, I know I have so many glasses from wish.com for these games. Business expenses.
Exactly.
Right? So hey, everybody, how's it going? Very excited to be here. And I hope you're enjoying a wonderful holiday, whether it's Christmas or whatever is getting you off work. And if you're at work right now, I hope you have some fun listening to us cause mayhem.
Exactly. Let's go over to Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. Happy Dorkmas, and a Merry Christmas. But I am playing Blossom, who is our honey badger, and her middle name really should be Carnage.
Yes.
What's her last name?
Very excited.
I don't know. I haven't.
She only has a middle name.
Wait, is your first name just B, and it's like B Carnage Lawsome?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
She's just Blossom.
She's just Blossom. She's just Blossom.
Or she's just Blossom with a middle name of Carnage and no last name to make it a middle name with. But she doesn't quite get that point, maybe.
She's a bear.
That
sounds like a human thing she needs to not be concerned with.
I agree. Onto our other human, Kel. Hello, Kel.
Hello, I'm Kel from up the road, and Merry Dorkmas, Merry Xmas, Merry. So I'm playing Panda, the Panda Bear, and I'm Scooter Bear. I'm a bear. Yeah. So, yeah. I Kel uses she they pronouns. Scooter's yeah. Scooter's around. Yeah.
Scooter is unconcerned with such conflicts as gender.
No, Scooter don't care. Like,
Scooter don't care.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's go on over to Robin. Hello, Robin.
Hello, I am Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing the chemist, Ursa Mediocre, who is the middle child of Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, but she always is forgotten about, but she's the smartest of the 3, but she just keeps getting forgotten about. I like to make things go
to a
boom.
Crime. Yes.
See, I was the forgotten middle child, so to get attention, I had to make things explode.
That tracks. I have a middle sibling. That tracks. Well, let us go to our wonderful guest down in the corner, who I guess I can look down and say hello. Welcome, Frankenex. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Krista.
Hello.
I'm Frankenex, and I go by he, him pronouns. I'll be playing Frank N. Bear tonight, who is a big grizzly that is just really a nerd hacker in disguise.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining us. And where can we normally find you?
You can normally find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Frankenex.
Fantastic. Where you do all sorts of fun gaming and do lots of fun WoW stuff.
Absolutely. I'm primarily a WoW streamer, but I do lots of horror and survival games.
Yes. Lots of fun over there. If you're into that kind of stuff, go check it out. He has lots of contests, and the community gets to get in and play games and stuff. And if you are a WoW player that's looking for a little help through some higher levels,
Wow.
oh wow, oh
Wow.
wow.
Yes, we're always looking.
Oh
to
yes,
help
we have a Guild Wars player over here. So
Christine is a reformed
Oh.
WoW addict from
Yes.
back in the day.
I'm an ex-wow.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
saying
you play
WoW
Guild
over-
Wars. Ooh.
I'm going WoW over the
light.
Fallout Vault 101 tattoo there. It's just like, oh, Fallout, Vault 101.
Yes.
I'm Vault 111.
There's a few nerd tattoos on there, just a couple.
Mhm. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yep.
Awesome. Well, let us all be nerds and play a little TTRPG called Honey Heist. If you aren't familiar with this game yet, I'd be genuinely surprised because it has been on Critical Role. It has created a whole new genre of one-page RPGs that have awesome bases. So it is literally a one-page RPG front and back, and that is it. And the back is really just if you want to design a heist. So if you already have your heist, it's a one-page RPG. It even has random character creation, your roles, all that kind of fun stuff. But what it comes down to is you have two stats. Your stats are bear and criminal. Whenever you start with 3 points in each, and as you become more criminal or more bear, you will take one from one and put it in the other. So however people want to track that, whether you've got tokens in each bucket or however you want to do that, essentially you have 6 points across the board, but they need to be split evenly between bear and criminal, or split between bear and criminal. And as you become more criminal, you become less bear, and as you become more bear, you become less criminal. For the most part, all you're going to be rolling is a d6. And if you roll under the stat you're trying to do, so if you're trying to open a garbage can with your claws, you will be rolling under your bear abilities. If you are trying to outsmart somebody in a poker game, you will be rolling below your criminal. So the more bear you get, the harder it is to criminal, and the more criminal you get, the more bear is harder to do.
Is that to
was a
say
sentence.
eventually we won't be able to bear it?
You might not be able to bear it. If you go to a point where you cannot bear it any longer, it's unbearable, life has become unbearable, you may, if you get too many points in criminal, so if you reach 6 points in criminal and 0 in bear, you are lured into a life of crime and you betray the party. If the opposite happens,
tonight is to go max bear.
as a honey badger, your goal is to become a bear. Yes, good. And if you do become too bear, you will flip out bear style and lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in a half hour or so. Yes, or go full honey badger, which is possibly even worse than going full bear.
It's definitely worse.
Or better. Or yeah, for our purposes, it's way better. I will say that the tagline for this game as the one page is the greatest thing ever, which is, it's HoneyCon 2017. You are going to undertake the greatest heist the world has ever seen. 2 things. 1, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing. And 2, you are a goddamn bear or a honey badger. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. However, it is the holidays and we're going to have a little holiday twist on it. So we can, I think, get into it, and we can maybe hit some holiday music, perhaps, or maybe some sneaky music. I don't know, whatever you're feeling. Absolutely. For a clandestine meaning.
Clandestine, I think we're gonna go with
very, very good. Like any good, we begin with the guy that brings everybody together. And that guy is Lulu Checkers. Lulu, will you describe yourself, please?
Lulu is a sun bear, so he looks like a bear that is actually a person in a bear costume that doesn't know how to act like a bear. If you've ever seen them, they are tall, lanky, strange-looking bear-shaped animals. But he's classy. He's starting to go gray around the temples. He used to be a showbiz bear, and has several animal Tonys and animal Emmys. He has never won an animal Oscar. Did I say anime or animal? Anyway, either way, both. He got both. He worked for Hayao Miyazaki, and doing Foley work. Rawr. And in this film, he will be played by Hugh Grant.
Oh, very good. Yes, I very much approve.
He has a scarf,
so Lulu.
a Christmas sweater, and no pants because he's a bear.
As is tradition. So you have received a message from an old friend, an old contact, who has asked you to meet someone who has a job for you. And they have asked you to meet at this location that you are now in the middle of a large forest, well maintained, something of a Canadian provincial park, state park, something like that. And you are standing in the darkness as the snow falls down around you. It is mid-December, late December, getting real close to Christmas. And
that's how
you
this
stand in the
month was felt.
cold.
It was mid-December, then it was late December.
You've been waiting so long. We've been waiting for so long for this guy. I realized we needed to be close to Christmas. And you are sitting waiting, and from the darkness, you see a shape come towards you, walking on two legs, with a fedora.
Ah, bloody hell.
Hey, buddy, I didn't mean to scare you. Welcome to Jellystone.
It's nice to see you, Yogi.
Well, it's nice to see you too, Lulu. And he gives you a very big hug, like old friends.
A bear hug, yes, bear hug. Yes.
A bear hug, yes.
Quite.
So, Lulu, I've got a job for you.
Yes, you said in your missive. How can I assist?
You see, it's coming around to that time again, where it's Christmas time. And that jackass St. Nick never brings me anything. And I think I'm downright deserved for a picnic basket. Don't you think? I'm the hardest working bear in Hollywood, next to you, of course.
Well, and of course, I'm trying to think of a bear. Like, I'm trying to who's a
Winnie?
No, give me a prominent gay actor.
Oh God!
I mean,
I'll splice it in
NPH.
later. What's that?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh yes, yeah. He's oh yeah, fair. We'll swap that in there.
I don't know if he's a bear.
I got this. Except perhaps maybe Neil Patrick Harris, but I guess he's more of an otter.
Good Lord. Well, distinctive names aside, it doesn't matter. The point is, I have an inn at the Fat Man's Workshop.
Yogi, you know that I'm out of the game.
Yeah, but you say that every time. I think you got one more in you.
One more.
That's right, one last time.
This is going to take
we'll see how this goes.
You're talking about the Fat Man, that this is going to take an entire crew.
Oh, well, of course. That's why I came to you. Lulu.
Well, I do know a guy.
And we cut. Blossom. Where would we find Blossom on an average day nearing Christmas?
Honestly, because I'm basing it kind of off of those dudes from Ocean's 11 who raced the monster truck and the RC truck, and then the one smushed the RC truck. I feel like she's probably down a back alley somewhere doing something similar.
Absolutely. Can she be setting up races in like grocery carts and like different people are like getting in there? Like raccoons and stray cats.
And it's like a race between like a grocery cart, like a proper one, and like one of those flatbed ones.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
never goes straight.
Okay.
So it's
And yeah, it's like a really
Blasphemy.
fat raccoon in one, and like I don't know.
a back alley.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you got a back alley kicking around. So the big fat raccoon is like sitting in the one, and it goes, Blossom, are you sure? Are you sure this is safe? I don't know about this one.
You're fine.
Okay,
Oi,
okay.
you. No cheating so obviously. If you're gonna cheat, do it right.
This like is taping a firecracker onto the back and just kind of like very obviously stops this like it's like 3 squirrels all like teaming together to drive this big cart.
It's 3 squirrels in a trench coat.
Exactly.
3 really fat like fall squirrels.
And they stop and look, and kind of like the duct tape sucks into the arm of the sleeve. The shoulders kind of shrug in the trench coat as it climbs onto the thing. And from around the corner of the alleyway, a large, compared to you guys, a large figure looms, and all of the little animals around you go, scatter, scatter! And it's a fuzz! And scatter away, and everybody runs away into the darkness. And Lulu comes around the corner.
Hello, Blossom.
I mean, at calls of the fuzz, I think like Blossom probably like ducks behind the trash can or something.
Sure. And so yeah, you peek out and see Lulu.
Ah,
Hello, Blossom.
Lulu. You're in the race.
That's all right. I have something of a better prize in store. How do you feel about getting back into the game?
I mean, I don't think I ever left the game.
Good.
I can join your game though.
Good. The marks of Fat Man. The Fat Man.
The Fat Man.
Mr. Claus himself, Kris Kringle.
Yeah. Well then. Where are we
Are you-
going?
That depends. We're going to need to assemble a crew.
What do you have?
I've got you. Who do you have?
I think he's free. They're free. Yeah, her.
Okay, so where, Robin, do we find Ursa Major? Mediocre. Don't worry about Major.
Mediocre. Major is my sister. We don't talk about her. So you're gonna find Ursa Mediocre in an abandoned building with a bunch of probably stolen, cobbled together lab equipment, and she's kind of hunched over with a bear-sized lab coat and glasses, and she's working currently on something that goes boom. And so you find her in like abandoned building. The wallpaper is ripped and there's holes everywhere, but this is her home.
You hear a large clang, clang, clang on one of the big metal doors to the outside.
Oh, that's the password.
Lulu. Or sorry, not Lulu. Blossom.
Major sucks.
All right. You can enter, and she'll go over and open the door. Oh, Blossom. What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in a while.
Got a job.
Oh. A job that might need to go boom.
Well, I mean, we're hitting the Fat Man, so.
The Fat Man, eh? I'd sure like to see what powers that sleigh, because I'm sure those reindeer don't get it done in a night. Santa must have some turbo fuel. I wonder what I could do with my paws if I get those. Yeah, but that's a big skull you got. I don't know what this accent's going.
Mine's
Too many
flip-flopping back and
explosions
forth.
to the head, so
Yeah. It's too much explosions. But it's gonna be a big jump.
Yep.
Who you got on the crew so far?
Me, you,
Mm.
and Lulu. Does he loom behind me?
Yeah, Lulu steps out of the darkness behind you.
What
Long
up,
time no
checkers?
see. Mediocre?
Checkers, it's good to see you again as well.
Good to see you with
We're gonna
both
need
of
more-
your, thumb-like claws.
Mm. Yeah, you can see this patch has grown back in here after that
Mm-hmm.
slight failure of an experiment.
Every learning experience is a success, is what my mother always said.
That's true, but to make sure this heist you're planning goes off with a hitch, we're gonna need some muscle. And I think I know just the bear.
So, Frank, you are mixing up a couple of fancy-looking drinks for a couple of swanky-looking. I don't know, what's a swanky bear?
Black bear?
Yeah,
They're
sure.
like
They're pretty
they're
sleek
sleek
looking.
and small. Yeah.
Polar bear.
Yeah.
Polar
They're
bears
wearing
are
a
cool.
pink dress.
Yeah, polar bears
Yeah.
are cool.
Yeah, a very
They come-
large polar bear next to a smaller black bear having a conversation, waiting for their drinks. And as you're shaking them up, you hear a large crash
Oh,
as Scooter drops a
sorry.
large bucket or a bin of glasses.
sorry,
Scooter.
Frank. Sorry, Frank. I'll go get a broom.
We're not gonna make any money if you keep breaking everything.
Would you just get plastic glasses? I don't know why they have to be glass.
Because we can't serve top shelf booze in plastic.
But I can't.
told you
But I
this.
can't reach the top shelf. Oh, but you can. Okay.
Oh, honey.
I'll
it's
go get a
okay, Scoot.
broom.
You know what? It's okay. I'll clean it up.
Oh,
It's
thanks,
okay.
Frank. Oh,
No, it's
thanks.
I got it. Don't
Okay.
worry,
Oh,
Scooter.
thanks. Okay.
Grab the mop and
Okay. All right.
start
Thanks.
cleaning up the mess.
I'll go take this back in the kitchen.
What am I gonna do with her?
As Frank leans down to pick up some of the larger pieces of glass, a pair of brown feet with, you can see the edges of a trench, not a trench coat, a lab coat around it, step up in front of you.
Ursa? Quick,
Hello,
hide behind
Frank.
shelf boot. Ursa, hey, yeah, 1 second. I just gotta go put some bottles away quick. What are you doing? Can I get you something to drink? I'm quickly stashing away the grain alcohol. Behind the bar.
Yeah, can I get a what's a good? I want liquor. Just something
Liquor,
you
something
know.
hard.
Yeah, something hard.
Yeah.
You always
Double
do.
shot of
some hard
honey.
drink. Yeah, double shot
All
of
right.
honey.
Hey, Scooter!
I fucking
Ursa's here.
Oh, okay. I'm coming out. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Hi, Ursa. Hi, Ursa.
Hi,
Hi.
Scooter.
Hi.
So,
Hey.
how's business going? Is it a bit, it looks a little
It's
bit slow
good.
in here. Yeah, it's good. It looks a bit
It's good.
slow.
I like it. It's fun.
Here's
I
your
broke some
drink
glasses.
there.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Enjoy. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Unfortunately, I'm not just here for pleasure. I also have some business that you guys might be
Oh,
interested.
you want to
I
rent the
told you.
back room?
No,
Scooter, no.
we can rent the back room after we're back with all the stuff from. I got a little Mark in the
Hey,
making.
His name's
The
Mark.
fat- No, his name is the Fat Man, if you know what I mean.
That's a bad name.
the fat man.
Mhm.
Scooter. This could be our ticket.
To where?
To somewhere
where are
other
we
than
going?
here.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like traveling.
What do you
I was an
need?
I think we need some muscle. I got a wild card with Blossom
And then,
What is Kelly? I forgot what you are.
I'm a con artist. I'm the leader.
wait, yeah.
Alita.
And it's all being organized by the King Kong himself.
Lulu,
'Cause, yeah.
that
Oh,
son
I
of
thought you
a
said King
bear.
Kong. He's a gorilla.
Well, I'm
Yep.
hardly that.
Just when we thought we were out.
Loom into view.
Yes.
Oh, you were right there, Lulu. Oh, I didn't see you.
Oh, and now I guess we didn't say.
Hi.
Scooter is a panda,
Yeah.
and
Panda.
Frank is a grizzly. Correct?
Oh, and I'm a brown bear. I forgot to mention that too.
Yes,
but-
absolutely.
But Frank is my brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
I'm adopted.
Oh, I'm glad you know.
Oh yeah.
where are we? You
Yeah,
don't
they
have-
told me.
People know you're adopted. You don't
How do
have
they
to
know?
tell them. It's.
I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We got this. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Lulu, you step up to the bar.
Can I get a martini, honey martini, shaken, then some honey drizzled in it, and then stirred?
absolutely. Let me just take the glass here. Ant rimmer.
Oh, shaken and stirred.
Ant rim. Oh my god, yes.
Little ant rim. Just class it up a little bit here.
Are those ants candied? Oh, I am trying to watch my figure, not too many.
Figure, yeah.
How do you watch it? You just keep looking down all the time?
I have mirrors.
Oh yeah, it works.
I think that's too fancy for me. Can I get honey and a bear light?
Actually, I only have bear. I don't have bear light. Oh, wait, 1 second. I do have the king of bears. Oh, yeah, that was down below.
Do you have
one.
do you have Paws blue ribbon?
We usually don't care Paws blue ribbon. I mean, we're kind of a classy joint here.
Oh, that's
but-
fair. All the hipsters.
Classy.
Oh,
Classy
that's
kid.
fair. You never know
Mm-hmm.
what they're gonna want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here you go. Here's your bear light.
Cheers.
Cheers. So I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to cover this tab then.
Oh, since you're
I mean, if you're
offering.
offering.
Right. Yeah. So, how are we getting this big man?
Well, I think that we have all of the guys we know. So we have to go to the North Pole, and while we're there, I'm imagining that he has quite a security system. If only we
That will
knew it.
cut. So we'll jump back to the forest, and Yogi will say to you, now, Lulu, before you go, here's my connection up at the North Pole. He actually lives here in the park, but contact him separately so it's a better scene.
Understood. Yes.
And cut.
Sec.
And so you have a contact that you can reach out to.
I have a contact that I can reach out to.
He's in Jellystone Park.
He's in. He's in Jellystone Park.
One of those rangers?
He's he goes by a different name, really.
And we
Yeah,
will
okay.
smash cut over.
You should
Yes,
just
you're
have
all
some,
sitting
like,
in a park
honey
bench.
bourbon.
Yes, exactly. Honey bourbon.
Yeah.
You got a couple bottles of mead. And out from the trees will walk a very small figure dressed in all green and red, and you hear them coming before you see them to a tinkle, 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 tinkle. And as you look over, a small, looks stuffed, like doesn't look like a real creature, looks like they have a painted face and a very floppity limbs, kind of walks like Gumby, will walk up and say, are you the guys that Yogi sent?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
I did.
But he was wearing
do
the
I-
bear belt.
Yeah, everybody hears me all the time.
Bear bells.
Are you sure you should be on a
I
job
was-
like this if you're
I was-
that spooked?
I was playing Candy Crush. Puts away his phone.
Ooh,
God damn it.
okay.
But so
Yeah, we're from Yogi. Who are you?
Well, I mean, we're friends of Yogi.
And friends of Dorothy.
God damn it.
I don't know Dorothy. I don't know
I
her.
didn't realize we were involving some Dorothy.
Yeah.
Oh
Who's Dorothy?
Scooter, I don't know either.
no. Well, wait a minute. How'd you know my name?
All right. What?
I'm
Hold on.
Dorothy. I didn't know you were friends. Who are
Oh.
you? I don't know
Oh,
you.
different Dorothy, different
Oh.
Oh.
clubs.
Oh, anyway, I'm Dorothy.
Dorothy.
I'm an elf on the shelf. I'm one of Santa's spies out in the real world.
Ah,
But
real.
So it is a
yeah,
racket.
of course, it is. We're little mischief makers. It's our thing. But you know, it's a good job. It's a good gig. You get to hang out with a kid. You get to fuck around in baking supplies.
You get to fuck around with a
and-
kid. That's
I said with baking supplies. Like you make a cake and then you
like
put little
marijuana.
footprints. What are you talking about?
Oh, I
Who
can
are you?
brew- I can make much stronger stuff than marijuana.
Okay, we don't.
Like
well,
jalapenos.
Yes.
Just be careful with Ursa. They leave a lasting effect.
I have
I still
recently
have
been
a
getting
scar.
into mushrooms. That's been a trip.
okay. The only
Some honey
plants we're gonna
glazed
be dealing with.
mushrooms are the best.
I
The
gotta
only plants
say,
you're gonna be
as an
dealing with-
aside, Krista, you asked for this.
I
Yeah,
know
you-
I did. God
Yeah.
damn it. It's okay. My frustration is purely Dorothy.
Just grin and bear it, Krista.
Okay. Pause.
Are you barely holding on?
I'm barely holding it together. So, Dorothy, the elf on the shelf. Now look, okay. The only plants you're going to be needing to worry about are the pine trees on the way up. But listen, I had a sweet gig with this nice kid, but they went on some kind of weird winter wonderland vacation here in the park. And of course, I'm up to my mischief. I had left the tent to make some weird, bring some trees down with the snow and make little piles and a funny looking little snowman. And then those motherfuckers left me behind. And so I've been stuck here ever since. And do you think that those joiks up at the North Pole have lifted a single finger to come help me? You'd think they'd know I was missing. We report back daily. And they haven't even checked in. I haven't replied in 2 weeks. Nobody's checked in. So you know what? Those sons of bitches have it coming. So when I met Yogi and Yogi wanted to pull one over on Mr. Claus, you better believe that I'd be his inside man. So I am here to give you the layout of the North Pole. So,
All right.
step
Well,
one,
I mean, that'll make it easier.
step one, you gotta get there.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to get there is by rail.
What?
And we will
What's a rail?
as he continues to speak, we
This
will
turned
get
into a train job.
a zoom out, and we course over a beautiful train.
I don't
You
feel
will-
so good, Frank.
it's zooming
Kind
out.
of big.
There are a bunch of people there, but they all have like real lifeless eyes.
Yes, exactly. There is a way too cheery conductor who keeps like offering people hot chocolate and singing really like obnoxious songs at everybody. Everyone else seems to be totally into it.
I don't like it, Frank.
So you guys are going to need to get on the train. Now that might pose a little bit of a problem because you only get to go if you are the special child picked to come help Christmas that year. It happens every year. They're not special.
Oh, my mom says I'm special.
I bet she does.
Yeah. I can go.
Well, maybe you're the picked one, but you got to figure out how to get on that train, okay? Unless you are an employee of the North Pole itself, or you're that special child. So if you want to figure out how to get up there, that I can't help you with that. You're all bears.
We're gonna need to
Yetis.
disguise.
There's big Yetis that work up there, but they're the only ones, and they don't come down much. So seeing a whole group of them on the train
Oh
might
my,
be
they
a little
must be
suspicious.
positively blue.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's a joke, but I'm not getting it. Is
No,
that
from
like
the
an
call.
industry thing?
It is a bit of an
Oh,
interesting
from the
thing.
pole. Okay, understood. So I'm gonna leave you guys to figure out how to get on this train.
I had a friend, Mike. He really got that joke.
And we will smash cut to the train where you guys have obviously figured out how you're gonna get on the train. How are you getting on the train?
I'm special.
I feel like we should all be in really like overly obvious like bear costumes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just yes.
Like very Christmas
Yes.
themed, lots of sparkly
Right.
pom-poms. Like we're
Yeah.
we're dressed to
Hold
be
on.
cuddly bears.
And
This is very
I
good.
am a conductor.
You are indeed a conductor, and I am the one special child. So you guys are we have everybody dressed in obnoxiously over the top bear costumes and one bear dressed as a conductor. Does that sound
Yeah.
good to everybody?
For a
Yep.
ticket
Yeah.
taker or whatever.
Yeah.
The guys with the
ticket-
flat
okay.
caps.
For
you're
sure.
you're escorting us. You're like the employee representative.
Yes, please come this way. This Make-A-Wish child is coming through to meet Santa Claus and John Cena.
I get a wish?
Yes.
No, I get
Wait.
a wish.
Are you a
Oh,
special
boy.
child too? She'll look up at you, this little girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
you wearing a bear costume?
That's part of her wish. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
gosh, I
she
should've thought
likes
that.
bears,
Not a-
and so we're all dressed up as bears for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even make-a-wish. I'm not sick at all. Are you sick? That's the Make-A-Wish stuff, right?
Yep, dying
feel-
of
I wasn't feeling very good.
Barentary.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that
Yeah.
sounds serious.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
just
It's very
I felt
serious.
really, car sick.
It's rather unbearable.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Well, I'm really glad you get to come with the train
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah.
I hear we're going to meet Santa, like the real one, and not the one that's in the malls.
It's a
Don't
mall.
say that word.
Santa.
Please, I mean, don't say it.
What?
Mole. What?
And as she looks up at you a little suspiciously,
That was a bear.
the conductor in very, very shiny blues will kind of lean out and go, "Well, howdy there, everybody. You getting on the train? I don't know if you have a ticket."
They don't need tickets, y'all. I've already punched them.
Roll me criminal. A d6. You want to roll under your criminal.
What if I roll at it?
Yes, equal to is
Okay,
fine.
I rolled exactly 3. So my
Nice.
criminal goes up to 4.
Yes, your criminal goes up to 4 and your bear goes down to 2.
Bear goes down to 2.
The conductor will kind of hop off the train and like walk right up to you and kind of look you in the face at like your very furry bear face.
And I like crumple up some mushrooms and like blow it in his face to get him high.
Roll me criminal.
I think Blossom is just gonna burp. very,
rolled a-
very burp.
I rolled a
It
2.
probably does not smell
so that
very
it
good.
worked.
That's under. Okay, fantastic. Roll me bear. Roll under your bear, please, Christine. He gets up close. Perfect. And gets a poof in the face, and he goes. Wow, the snow's getting real heavy. Better get aboard. Walking off.
That's the kind of
Um,
snow that we would see on Sunset in Studio 54.
God damn it.
I always carry extra snow for spreading that Christmas cheer.
The little girl hears Blossom's large burp and kind of looks skeptical and steps away.
What you
Kind of
looking
a-
at, punk? Keep going.
Goes around and stands behind
She
Scooter.
drank some cola. She was drinking cola. It's okay.
Oh, my mom doesn't let me drink cola. Do you think they have hot chocolate on the train?
What's hot chocolate?
Oh my gosh, you have to try hot chocolate. And she grabs your hand and like pulls you on.
Frank, I have to try hot chocolate.
All right. Let's go try hot chocolate. We better
Okay.
get on this train.
Okay.
I'm
He's
googling
just
the
gonna make
question
sure
that we
Scooter gets on
all.
the train.
Oh no!
Bar
Chocolate.
and bears eat chocolate.
Toxic
I
for
don't know.
wildlife. It has
Oh.
theobromine, which is toxic to bears and other wildlife.
Oh
Well,
no.
if it has to be a large enough amount. I mean, we are bears.
Yeah.
You are
It has to be a
presented
lot of
with
chocolate.
one of those giant canisters
Ooh.
with like a tap, but it's like super fancy and decorated. It's got like gilding on the side of it, and it kind of looks more like a cauldron than anything. The little girl runs on the train and pours herself a mug and sips and goes, "Oh wow, this is the best chocolate I ever had," and hands you a cup of it.
Oh, Scooter's gonna run for it like ah.
Roll me bear for tasting
Okay.
it.
Okay. Bear for tasting.
Okay, so bears eat small quantities with no ill effect.
A 2? So you win. Okay.
2.
You drink this and your eyes go but you
Amazing.
and you manage to keep your composure because you know if you make a disaster of this, you're not going to get any more. So if you sit quietly, you can sit and drink your hot
Sit quiet.
chocolate.
Just kind of with a spigot.
In my hot chocolate.
Yes.
Just lying underneath.
Ah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you guys managed to hop on the train. You get a few weird looks from a couple of shorter humans that look like children but seem to be having very adult not like adult conversations but like grown-up conversations about work and seem to be very very serious business. However, even despite the fact that wearing lots of glitter and much like glitter on their faces, and they all have what look like hot chocolate, but a couple of them are like pulling out flasks and pouring it.
I think Blossom manages to get us all like a compartment very easily, like just casually manipulates the door open and like
Roll me criminal.
no. I think that is very much bear because honey badgers are fucking amazing at getting in and out of stuff.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
Think of all the
There's
bear
almost
locks
no
around
way
BC.
to actually contain
Yeah.
them in a zoo because they
Very
can get
fair. Okay, cool. Roll me
We
bear
found
then.
a loophole. Infinite bear. Infinite criminal.
Infinite
out.
bear.
Oh, I met. I did not go under.
Okay, that's fine. You still succeed though.
So I mean, move another point into bear.
Yes, move another point to bear.
I'm out
Is the
already.
is the train going right now?
You guys are Blossom manages to open up a door that seems to be full of large sacks of mail. And are you bringing everybody in? Yeah. Okay, chill. You guys enter this large, it's basically like the entire car that this room is. Like you basically went from like the dining car into the back. And this car is full of sacks of letters.
Huh.
Oh.
She's got
What
a
do we
whole
have
troop.
here? Dear Santa, I want my parents to get back together. Boring.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
Oh, this one wants video games.
So sad. Oh,
Wait,
that's
what?
fun.
What about video games?
Video
The
games.
kid, it wants some.
Cure for polio. World peace. These
Oh,
are
man.
boring.
Does he have
Oh,
a
here
Steam
we
account?
go.
Didn't
Does
they
he have a
care?
Steam account? Does he put his Steam key down so you can get into it?
How do you give video games to kids these days?
No, this kid wants a skull basher or something. I don't know what that is. Huh. Sounds cool.
Probably a
though.
video game, knowing to children.
Mm.
Or it's a really big stick.
I want to be bitten by a radioactive spider. That's not going to give you superpowers, child. It's going to give you
Ooh.
cancer.
You'd be really sick.
But
Ooh,
I
feel
mean,
good.
then you get to ride on a train.
What's so great about a spider? Why not a radioactive bear?
I was just gonna say, what about a bite?
If anyone gets me access to plutonium, we can have radioactive bears. Just saying.
Blutonium.
Neckties.
What is blutonium?
I don't think so.
Scooter's
the-
just drinking some
the
hot
opposite
chocolate.
of redtonium?
Yes.
I only have redtonium.
Mm. I could probably work with that. How'd you get redtonium?
I know a guy. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait. Can we do a flashback?
If you would like to do a flashback, absolutely, you can do a flashback. You will take 1 point into criminal and out of bear if you,
Yes.
if you
I
do
will.
that. Yes.
So we're gonna do a flashback scene to Ursa and Lulu meeting up to exchange some redtonium for honey.
Look, man, it's all. Wait, hold on. Where are we exchanging? You know what? Was it? It was when we were in Texas.
Go. All right.
It's all there, y'all.
I just gotta check, and I'll open up the thing, and it starts to just glow red into, it does like the shot, like looking at me, and I open the lid, and suddenly it's just red. Yep, that's all there.
Can the other guy reach in and go, I don't trust you either, and reaches into the honey and starts like flipping through it like pills?
No, he scoops out a thing and then lays out like a line of it, and then just
slurps
goes,
it.
Yeah.
Now, out of character, has everybody seen the Cocaine Bear trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's you gotta watch it after this episode. Go.
Okay.
Amazing.
A bear does a line off a severed limb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, what else do you need? Mark?
Anyway, let's go back to our own wild bears.
Okay.
So, Ed, Ed. All right, that's fine. Clip back.
Yeah. And then after the flashback, Ursa's just gonna be holding a bit of redtonium and just
What do you mean?
smiling.
What do you mean? Where did I get the red? You were there.
Yes, I briefly forgot.
Have you been?
And then I found this in my I've been taking a lot of my own experiments. My memory is just a bit fuzz, but that's the
don't
price
get-
of being a genius.
Don't get high on your own supply.
I'm also trying to give myself superpowers, so,
We're gonna cut right there. To outside a very snowy train station, as the train pulls up to the station, and the elves get off and depart. You see through a window the conductor just like mostly asleep, like in a chair with his hat like way down in his face, and the kid kind of like trying to wake him up. Poke.
Oh.
Poke.
Blossom wants to pull the kid aside, going, and pull out a marker.
Oh.
I think that's gonna get us on the naughty list.
It's just a good-hearted prank. I'm just trying to make him laugh.
Oh,
It's
if it's gonna
alright.
make him, laugh,
Right?
okay.
And she's gonna draw it to make him look a bit like a bear face, draw a nose and whiskers on.
Okay. Whew, that's better than where I thought I was going.
Oh, that's so good.
We all know where we thought it was
Well-
going. But
Okay. Well, where are we supposed to go meet Santa now?
I don't know.
Oh,
All the other
maybe
kids?
we should. Oh, the other kids. Aren't those elves?
Are they? I don't know. Surely there's another kid somewhere around here.
Oh, well, thank you for the laugh. Bye,
You're
Mr.
welcome,
Bell.
kid.
You're a very tiny bear. You're a bear, right?
Can't you tell I'm a people?
Oh, you're very furry people.
As
We're-
it should be.
We're Greek. We're the Bertokamuses.
Like
Like the yogurt?
Like the
Yeah.
yogurt. Yes.
like the yogurt.
We're very cultured.
from China.
Like yogurt? Is that what?
What's
Yeah,
your,
like it's
that's
Does yogurt come from
is-
China?
that's what my
I came
it's
from
what my
China.
Yeah, that's what.
It's
yeah,
what my-
Scooter.
Did you bring
it's what
yogurt?
my mommy's Greek yogurt.
Your
So
mommy's
it's like
from
you-
China?
No, I'm from China.
Well, maybe I don't know where my mom's from.
Have you lost your mother?
I mean, everything's made in China. I'm sure everything comes from there.
I wasn't made in
Does
China.
Charles
I was
that?
made in Beverly Hills.
I was made in.
All right, I was made in
British
Ohio,
Columbia.
but still.
I'm from China.
I was
Well,
made
what?
in my mommy.
You got all these
I don't
labels
know.
all over you saying made
yeah,
in China.
yeah.
So you're made in China.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go find the elves. Thank you, bear people, bears, people, bears, bear people.
Bye.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
I go see you with Santa later. Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, babe. Bye. Bye. Bye.
As the
Frank,
kids
I need
walking
friend.
away.
No,
We're gonna steal
Scooter,
your stuff from Santa.
you know we're not actually going to see Santa. You're not. Scooter, I want to make something perfectly clear. If at any point in time you see Santa,
Yeah,
you do not go towards him.
I don't go towards Santa.
We do not engage
Why?
the fat man.
Okay.
Don't engage the fat man.
Santa's the
Otherwise,
fat
he'll
man.
put you on the naughty list.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't go up to the fat man. Okay. Or to Santa.
Otherwise, you'll get
You know what?
You'll
No
get
fat
a lump
man
of bear
and no
trap
Santa.
That's,
instead
yeah.
of honey.
Okay. I don't want
Uh,
that trap. Okay.
So as you guys step off of the train onto the train platform and you look up, you see a beautiful winter castle. So you see in front of you a giant wintry castle and surrounded by a big moat that you can see steam coming off of. And there is one bridge that goes over the moat that most of the people that came off the train are walking across. And you see standing guard at the door are two large Yetis. And we see a beautiful panning shot of all of this that shows over the river. That as the camera goes up and over the river, you see that the river itself is made of bubbling hot chocolate with occasional marshmallows that are the size of like chair cushions that pop up and sort of bounce for a little while in the hot chocolate and then dip down again, and then other ones pop up and then dip down again. And we will cut back to a quick shot of Dorothy, the elf on the shelf, saying, "Look, there's going to be two ways in. There's across the bridge, which good luck getting across in front of those Yetis. They're tough customers. Or there is a entrance around the back, but there's no bridge to it, so you got to get across the hot chocolate moat. And you can kind of jump across the marshmallows, but they're not super reliable, and you guys are pretty big. So both ways have their own dangers, but I leave it up to you to figure it out." Bounce back. Which way do you guys want to go?
So we
Question.
can...
Yeah,
Is
question.
anything decoration-wise out and about that could conceivably turn into a boat.
Into a boat.
Like a couple candy canes, maybe a sled hanging out somewhere, like one of those nice plastic ones.
Yeah.
Heck,
I don't.
a plastic-shaped sled, like garbage can lid type one that I can then paddle across with a candy cane.
I don't think it's gonna hold a bear.
There are
But I'm a
some
tiny
hills off to the
That's
side,
true.
and there are like you saw these like glittery looking children that you've kind of presumed are elves, but you see off to the side there is a hill, and you see these kind of like little, they almost look like walks, or garbage can lids, but they're kind of those like flying saucer ones that just go way too fast, like in Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Like, butters up the bottom.
Yeah.
Is there enough of a hill that I could just sled and
There,
daredevil jump across?
you don't see one set up that way, but you do see they almost just look like triangles, that are like sitting in the center of there's like 2 or 3 each on these little flying saucers that are like, and if you get a little bit closer, you can see that they almost just look like hats with faces sticking out of them and little legs, and they like kind of get tossed off of these flying saucers and get up and are like and then run over to get on another one, and like 5 of them have to drag it up the hill, and then they jump on it again and go whoa 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 as they go down. So there are some sleds. You might be able to build yourself a little ramp at the edge of the moat, but there is currently no one sledding that way because no one wants to risk falling into the moat.
But it's chocolate.
I will pitch the idea to the group of that we could do something like that and goad them into sledding with us, and whatever happens to them as long as we get across in the chaos.
I like snow. I like snow.
I don't really know about that, and also I'm not very I don't swim in chocolate too often, so I don't know how well I do. And we're also bears, and you're a badger, so you're a lot lighter than us. But
Just roll down in the snow.
Well, I mean, being heavier means that you'll go farther
Ooh,
on a sled.
that makes
if
sense.
you
Momentum
build
and
up
all
the
that,
right
right?
momentum, but you have to build up the right momentum and have the right velocity at the slope of the hill, and the angle has to be just right but not perfect. Because if it's too high, then you'll just go up and down and then not just get the right distance. And
Scooter
So-
stops listening, grabs one, and just takes off.
Did he?
Cowabunga!
There isn't a ramp
Scooter!
yet.
There isn't a ramp yet. Scooter, roll me.
Scooter's way too
roll me a bear, please.
Oh, I just made it. 3.
Okay. Fantastic.
Woo!
That's gonna give you 1 more point in bear and then 1 less in criminal for successfully
Okay.
bearing.
Yeah.
You are going to run up. You bound up this hill. A number of these weird little creatures that have little bells on top of their head. They run away, going ah, and going ding 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 as they all run away and scatter. And you dive onto one of these saucers, and you are not going towards the chocolate. You are going the direction they all went. But is anyone going to try and cover for her actions?
Poor Frank's just like,
Well, I feel like this might be the
Frank's
distraction in order
immediately
to go
running
get
after
across the moat now.
Scooter.
Yeah, are the Yetis?
Frank-
Are the Yetis interested?
Frank, roll me a bear, please. So you want to roll under your bear number.
Or
Oh no!
Oh,
That's not good.
You go bounding up the hill after her. She jumps onto her this thing, starts speeding down. You start running and immediately trip and just start rolling and turning into a bigger and bigger and bigger snowball.
But with the head
and
and the paws still sticking out.
And yes, the paw's still
Yeah,
sticking out
of
the
course.
side and is
Cartoons.
rolling down. Both of them are coming directly towards the rest of you.
I get out of the way.
I'm gonna beat you, Frank. I'm gonna beat you.
I would like the other 3 of you that are trying to get out of the way to please roll me bear.
Oh boy, I'm gonna fail. Or actually, I have to roll a 1 to do this. I rolled a 5. I fail.
I rolled a 6. I rolled over.
Oh boy.
Just barely. Okay, now I think rolling successfully means you will go up 1. So if you would like to balance that out by throwing a flashback scene to how this is going to be useful for you, I will
Yes,
allow
please.
that.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
and then what did you roll? Before we do that, what did you roll, Kelly?
Me?
Yeah, as for bear to get out of the way of the rampaging snowball.
Bear. I rolled a 6, so I failed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
no, we all failed that.
So
Does that mean it goes up by 1?
No, it doesn't go anywhere. I
Okay.
think if you fail, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I did fail though. Then I rolled a 6.
Yes,
Got over
okay, that's-
my bear,
yes.
right? Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you got over bear, then you're fine. Yeah, so it doesn't move anywhere. You're good.
Okay, so we don't need a flashback. Nice.
We don't need a flashback. So what you're gonna do is the ball comes rolling towards you. Scooter comes whipping past all of you as you're trying to run away. But you all just run directly away. You guys are predators. You don't know how to dodge something oncoming. And so you guys are running directly away from it. And the snowball that is Frank comes rolling and Katamari style picks all of you up. So that there are numerous hands sticking out and their ears sticking out the top of this, rolling, following behind Scooter.
Does this actually manage to cross the bridge without the Yetis noticing? Because it just looks like a massive snowball.
This is kind of where I think we're.
We Trojan horse it across the bridge in the snowball.
Yes.
Ooh.
No, all of our paws are sticking out, so that is a bit suspicious.
I have music for this actually. One sec.
Please give me music
Yes,
for this.
Please.
Oh no. This
is
is
it-
absolutely.
I mean,
It's
by the time
either-
we get there, we
Is
may
it
have picked
Indiana
up enough
Jones?
snow.
I don't have access to that, and we know it.
I know.
I wish that would be great.
Yeah.
Just
It
John,
was
I've read
so
so much
ideal.
Star Wars. It's either this song called "Amazing Plan."
Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
this one.
good.
It's
Pretty
this one.
Yeah, that definitely has the we fucked up and.
So we don't have access to yakety sax.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, I just turn that up. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, pause. I just want to turn the volume up because I need this in my life here. Beautiful.
That's what I just did.
Yeah. So this ball is rolling along. Scooter, you are having the time of your life. You guys
It's
go
better than
kind
hot
of.
chocolate.
You hit something of like a half pipe that kind of is, you're going up into the air and down and up into the air and down, followed by this giant ball going up and down and up and down.
Does Scooter end up catching a bunch of those little fluffy things? And that disguises the fact that they're a
Probably.
bear?
Yes, as you were going down, you managed to keep catching these little triangles with bells on top, which for those of you that I may not be describing them great, they're the elves from Legend of the Guardians.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
100% pictured it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Little derpy ones.
The little dirty ones.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
the,
those.
Seen
the
that,
Yetis
so-
actually do all the work. But we let the elves think they help. So yes, you are kind of collecting them, like you're scooping them up as you go along, and you're just becoming this large pile of elves. And you manage to kind of scoop around and straight across the bridge as this giant ball follows you coming towards it. And the Yetis kind of see you go past, or this pile of elves go past, and just kind of like look at each other, and then they see the snow and go, "Ah!" And
They dive
the
off the bridge into
ball-
the hot chocolate.
as the ball hits them, and they get
Oh man.
stuck in the snow up against the wall, and all the other four of you go flying out into the front of this castle and tumble out as Scooter falls off of the saucer and sort of rolls, expelling dwarves or elves as you fly, and you are all left strewn across the large foyer of this castle.
Cartoon like bees are like flying around our heads.
Exactly.
That was a hoot.
Scooter.
The best.
Oh.
Are we dead? I
Oh,
feel like we're dead.
no, this is great.
Where's
Well,
Scooter?
I hate
Scooter.
you guys.
You don't just run and do things. Oh.
Shake off all the snow.
I am quite dizzy. Oh.
Oh, I think we're here.
Well, that was
You
one
were-
way to
you
get
wanted
in,
to
I
go?
guess.
This is the best way to get in.
You guys are in a
Oh, I think I ate an
stunningly
elf.
annoyed.
What's
You
these
cough
bells?
off them out.
They must have a bell stuck in their tooth. I'm sorry.
You are in a stunningly adorned foyer with two giant stairways that come up to the top and meet there. And you guys will hear Dorothy in your head say, "Now, once you get inside, you gotta watch out because there's a ton of eyes. They got eyes everywhere. We're the eyes outside. They got eyes inside. They got nutcrackers. You know the little weird soldier guys. All of them's got a little where you normally put the nut. There's a camera in there, and everybody's watching all the time. There's always someone keeping an eye out. So
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He's kind of a giant pervert that way.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Well, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh, that's
Mm.
just creepy.
He's watching kids, people.
you guys will see on. Actually, let's have everybody roll me criminal, please.
Mm.
Now, if
Chaos.
you meet your number,
That counts.
I rolled a 1.
Yes.
I got a 2.
I went under. I got 4 out of 5. So
All
Two out
right,
of
so
4.
everybody that succeeded can put one more dot towards criminal and take one
Uh-oh.
out of bear.
Krista, I'm
I
gonna
was
send you a
doing
message
so well
real
as a
quick.
bear.
Okay.
PM.
As this message comes through, you guys are looking around, taking in your surroundings, and oh geez, okay. So if that puts you at a 6, Ursa,
Mhm.
I will give you the opportunity to negate that by doing a flashback to figure out what you're going to do here. I will give you, everybody that saw, you see there is a panel on the wall that has the drawing of a nutcracker on it. And then we will flash back to you guys in the forest. You guys are sitting in the forest around your table, and Dorothy has now laid out plans showing you that there are sort of terminals that control all of the surveillance. There is a central hub where the surveillance inside and outside takes place, but there are terminals that you can kind of get into.
So what you're saying is we need to hack those terminals when we find the nutcrackers, and then we can disable the cameras?
Well,
Yeah, I
that-
mean,
go ahead.
go ahead, Frank.
Frank's real good at that. Yeah, Frank's real good. It's his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that should be
Yeah,
no
it's easy.
problem. I mean, if you just get me close. Do you have the specs? Can I take a look here for a sec?
I don't have
Oh,
details,
so if you
unfortunately.
need them,
I-
here. They're not prescription, but they could help.
No, 1 second. I just have to get one.
Oh, you already had with the
Oh,
one you
yeah.
asked
Okay,
for
so if we're looking. Yeah, absolutely. I could take. I mean, yeah, I could take care of that. No problem at all. That you just do the computer stuff, right? Yeah, I could totally do that. It's actually a simple MySQL database that I could get through and no problem. But
And we
yeah,
will flash back to the castle.
And you guys are in the foyer and you are faced with this terminal that is up on the wall. So in that case, Frank, would you like to roll me criminal, please?
with pleasure. 3. Yeah, got it.
Fantastic. So you does Frank have like a little terminal,
Yes,
or is
well,
he?
he has a black bear that he uses.
Oh, good,
Yes.
good.
Oh my god, yep, I'm here for it. I love it. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm just sending everybody some messages here. And burping. So yeah, you pull this out, you grab a port that somehow it looks like an aux cable, but clearly it does something fancy. And you are puttering about getting this all fixed. And then just as you see almost like a cuckoo clock out of the wall, a little door opens and a nutcracker pops out, and it kind of turns your direction, and its mouth opens with a little red light on a lens that goes "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo." And it sort of slumps forward.
Okay, did anybody else for a second think we were about to hear that little sound from Squid Games? Because I just about shit myself.
We're
I don't play with squids.
not in the woods, but
They have
yes,
weird
I
games.
almost did.
Squid games are very, very strange.
It's
Don't recommend.
Scooter. Yeah, it's on past your bedtime.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the squids at the market.
No, not the
No.
delicious ones. No.
Oh, okay.
But it was delicious in terms of drama.
Yes, it's on my favorite channel, Petflix.
Yeah, I honestly,
You really
I
have to watch how you spell that.
I watch
prefer
Pet Fix Cubs.
HBO.
No.
You guys, so you see this, and then you also then will see up there are a couple other nutcrackers sort of at the tops that weren't pointed at you, but you see them go doo 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 and sort of shut down. So you guys are in you seem to be in the clear. Is anybody particularly high on criminal at the moment?
Yes.
Oh no!
I'm a very smooth criminal right now.
Fantastic. Oh, I did realize I technically did that backwards. I should have made you eat honey to not be a criminal.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's okay. What if so if anyone is particularly high on criminal, perhaps we should find you some honey. Let's would anyone like to attempt to maybe find the kitchen?
Yes. Let's find the kitchen with our keen bear sense and try and
Actually,
sniff out some honey.
I'm a sun bear. I can detect honey wherever.
Ooh.
I can smell it. I have a nose for it.
Fantastic.
Which is why I have to
just
watch
for
my
funsy,
figure.
roll me bear.
I got a 4/1.
Beautiful. So So, you briefly get distracted by the more
There's honey here.
artificial
there's honey here.
the more artificial sense of garlands and cinnamon sticks and candy canes. But then your
Judy
gut
Harris.
instincts kick in, and you have sense honey, so you are able to go. You sense exactly where the kitchen is.
It's this way. Follow me to the kitchen.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm always ready for a snack.
Yes.
You are a snack,
always
Frank.
been-
Come with me.
I'm always hungry.
Oh, Lulu, you always know what to say.
Yes. I have writers.
Such a way with words.
Oh. Actually, I'm allergic to most milk products, but, yes.
You guys will continue on. You find a beautiful, very rustic-looking kitchen with a number of. You sort of duck your head in, and there's a number of little elves that are. They look at first like they might be working, and then you realize they're just like hopping into random containers to steal candy and cookies.
At this point, Frank burps and an elf flies out of his mouth and lands on the ground. Just like kind of stunned, looking, and walks off.
Oh.
So are we in the kitchen right now, or are we about?
You are just outside the door of the kitchen, and there are other
Those don't
elves.
taste great.
You really shouldn't bogart.
They're
those. Don't
past
be
their
so
elf
elfish.
life.
I was just trying to think of something was like into Jelfston, but no,
That's
it's
true.
elf past their elf life is
Elf life.
Nobody heard.
So yes, you are at the kitchen.
Open the door and look at the elves.
They all look up at you.
Hi, gents. You want to share?
Hello. A number, the ones that are all holding things, like shove it in their mouths like a squirrel, and are like,
I'm gonna roar at them.
"Roll me bear."
I didn't do it. And so that's the attempt. In reality, it's more.
What part did you take in the last movie?
I
Or
was
did
the-
you swallow an eagle?
I was the bare bottom. Let me try again.
Hey, elves, we just want some honey. We don't mean any problems. We won't tell anyone.
You
that
don't
you're
snitch on us,
stealing
we don't
it.
snitch on
Exactly.
You
Can I
see a
have one of
very
those sandwiches?
very large jar that says honey, HUNY, with like a backwards N. That is just ginormous. And you see there is one elf with like a big piece of bread that's like mid dip into it, and then you see as an elf kind of comes swimming out of it. And they all kind of look at each other and look at one another. And one kind of steps forward with its arms like full of cookies and looks at you and goes, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. And then walks out of the way.
Going straight for that honey, man. I need to feel a little bit more bear, a little less criminal.
Awesome. Everyone can move one dot over to bear from criminal.
There's too much flour in
Okay.
here. Setting off my allergies.
Now, Kel, you have been much bear. Where are you
They've
at
been
on
much
bear?
better. I lost the criminal point and or no, I gained a bear point, then I lost
Yeah.
a bear point. Now I've gained a bear point back, so I'm at 4.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You're good in the
Still at
middle.
4.
Fantastic.
I'm a good bear.
You're a good bear. Such a
I'm
good
a good
bear.
I'm a good bear. Good bear.
Oh,
Fantastic.
All right, now I get that.
So yeah, so you guys
Honey.
are rejuvenated. You have had your honey. If anyone would like to take some with them for in case. Now we are
Yes.
going to
Put it in my
flash
pocket.
flashback to the forest where Dorothy will talk to you. And Dorothy is laying out some blueprints and going,
All right, so until the big night, Mr. Kringle keeps his bag on the lock and key. You see, the it's actually just like a portal that will access the vault that has all the gifts in it. And so once you get the bag, you get access to the portal. The portal goes down under lock and key for the 24 hours of Christmas as he goes around the globe. But the bag, which is the portal, is under lock and key at the very center of his castle. So there are going to be a couple of things in the way of you getting there. But if you're going to want to go down this hallway.
and we will cut back to the hallway. We're gonna flash back, and Dorothy has we're back at the I lost where we were flashing
Flash
back
forward.
from. We're gonna flash forward, and you guys are you've made your way out of the kitchen. You are facing down a hallway that has a number of strings of lights and garland and ribbon that seems to be almost like crisscrossing all the way. It's almost like a spider web all the way down the hallway, which you larger bears probably have no way of getting in between these.
Nope.
What do
Do
we
not
have
let
here?
Scooter go down that hallway.
But you do see at the very, very end a very large red handle, like one of those big with a ball on the end of it, a big lever.
Honey Badger Blossom. I think you need to go sneak through these garland and pull the lever so we can us big
Alright.
bears can get through.
Fantastic.
I will.
What do you mean? You don't think that we
slither
can
and
fit
climb my
there?
way
Scooter and
through.
I can get through.
Oh yeah, I can go through.
Really?
Scooter starts for the maze.
Scooter, no. I'm
Oh,
No. Oh.
You know,
Oh,
we're not. We're just big boned.
oh. Okay. Yeah.
Those are some pretty big bones.
Oh, Mom always said.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Blossom will swiftly just blend in and disappear, I think. Just
Fantastic.
occasionally see stuff moving a little bit.
Go ahead and roll me bear since you're being a sneaky honey badger.
Sneaky bear.
Aha! I rolled under.
Fantastic.
I rolled a
What are you
4.
at bear wise? So you're at
I'm
5?
now at 5.
Okay. If you would like to go back at any time.
I think
So
I have
you-
a pocket full of honey, so.
Oh no,
that
you
just
want to
makes
do
you
the other
my
bear.
pocket.
Yeah,
No, you
gotta
need to do the
other-
flashback.
Yeah. Oh, right,
You
right.
need to
It's the other way
back to do
around.
something. So you guys, you're going through very like Catherine Zeta-Jones at times, doing like weird, like twisty things, and just kind of, and you get across and you see this giant lever that you kind of have to jump for a few times to get at, and then it
No,
goes.
is it in a wall that's like stone?
Oh, there you go. Yep, it is.
I'm gonna like insert my claws and climb.
Fantastic. You see a spider badger going up the walls and jumps down and like grabs on to the lever and it goes and all of the lights and garland and ribbon go and get
Oh.
sucked back into the wall and the hallway is now
It's really pretty.
nice and open.
Oh, thank
It was
you.
prettier before.
So far, this has been rather easy.
So you guys get to the end and you will see a door. It is like a big double door that is like
beautifully handcrafted and carved out of like obviously one giant piece of wood, and has like presents and the figure of a large man in the very center of it, and a big giant sort of comically large padlock on the door.
Well, this looks like a job for a quiet.
Oh.
I mean, can you pick locks,
Explosive?
Dorothy?
Boom.
I don't know.
Wait.
Would you like to try?
You were
Wait.
waiting for stuff. Wait.
Boom.
You were waiting.
I am. Boom.
We could do the boom, or perhaps... Are the joints of the lock on this side of the room like the hinges?
Yes.
Not. I briefly skimmed the rules. Hinges do look like bamboo shoots.
Oh my
Hinges
god.
do look like
And
bamboo shoots.
panda characters can eat anything that looks like a bamboo shoot.
I like
Oh
bamboo.
my
It looks
God.
like bamboo.
You
I could
are.
try it. I could try. I'm very hungry. I'm always
Scooter.
very hungry. What?
Have a snack.
Yeah.
Just it's bamboo.
Yeah?
Yeah. Give it a try.
I've always
Okay.
thought that Scooter
Do
was a
it.
hinge.
Okay. Yeah.
You can get it. Go.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
get it.
Scooter runs up and it starts trying to eat it.
I'll just lean over and be like,
You
Scooter will do anything as long as you just get excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you want to go to the vet? Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Yes, you are going to chew your way through these bamboo-looking hinges. What a wild play. And there's 3 very big ones, and you just somehow, like, these look like they're made of metal, but somehow,
Mm.
yeah, and the door kind of goes and kind of hangs by the padlock and is just kind of askew, and the doorway is
Was that
now
supposed to happen?
open.
Okay.
That was easy.
Good job, Scooter. Well,
Thanks. You did good.
Good
You
job.
guys will look inside, and this room is full of red light. It is an ambient red everywhere in here. That is, but in the very, very center of the room, there is a large chair, almost like a throne, and you see the back of the chair, and in front of this chair are giant Christmas ornaments, like the very, very shiny ones, and in them what would be a reflection is actually like video footage. And you see children that are asleep and children that are awake, and you
I
see
told you, he's a pervert.
who are you calling he? And the chair will spin around, and a woman with perfectly coiffed white hair in a low bun, in a very well tailored red sort of business, like a power suit kind of deal, with a knee, with one leg crossed over the other, and then holding one of those weird little elves like a cat. Will spin
You
around
know what?
and
This
say,
entire night was worth it just for that.
Yep. Mm,
God damn it.
there we are.
and Mrs. Claus will turn and face all of you and give you that very motherly look of waiting for an explanation from naughty children.
So there's no such thing. There's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Of course there's something as Santa Claus. I'm married to him.
Is it true he only
I'm just the
comes
one
once
that
a
does
year?
all the work. What?
Is it true he only comes once a year?
Oh my
that.
god.
Oh, you poor dear. I know some
Dude,
people.
It's Mrs. Claus. I mean,
Yeah, but they've been married for like a 1,000 years. I mean, it's bound to get a bit stale at the end of the day, my friend.
that's fair. I mean, after the first 1,000 years, yeah.
Right?
Do you you should really you should be known as the one that actually does the work. I think we should team up.
Team up in what exactly?
Well, we could do something that ruins Santa's reputation, and then you could take over. Hostile takeover style.
I have wondered how different Christmas would be if I were Santa Claus.
Exactly.
There
And-
was a year that we almost didn't have it. This man had a cold and decided he wasn't
man
going
cold,
to
I
do
bet.
Christmas. It was. He had the sniffles.
Those are terrible. So you know that those knock you out for a whole week.
The man works one day a year. He couldn't fight through it for one day.
Exactly. So
meanwhile, you're
I
here
think we should-
year-round.
yeah.
Yes. Well, I am surveying. I am taking notes. Who do you think upkeeps the naughty list? He checks it twice, sure, but as a cursory
Oh.
glance.
I think that you should definitely consider Ursa's proposition, because reminder, the naughty list is written by the victors.
What
Don't
exactly
you
are you
deserve-
proposing?
You could have cookies and milk whenever you liked.
You would get all the letters, you would get the notice. People would believe in you and talk about you. They would be acting good for Mrs. Claus.
Middle-aged
Not
comedians
Santa.
would play you in movies.
And really, we could just simply just hack into the system, change a few names around, bing, bang, boom. No more Mr. Santa Claus, all Mrs. Claus, social media, everything blown up.
How would you like to be played by Margot Robbie? She's a close personal friend of a stylist.
Well, I suppose. What are you here for exactly?
Quite a few things, but at the very least, a picnic basket.
I thought we were here
Oh,
for the
for-
gold.
And the gold, yes, and the gold.
We're here
Gold
for
and
his
honey.
sack and the honey.
Well, I suppose.
Just the bare necessities.
Simple.
I
Bare
suppose
necessities.
if the cameras were to not be noticed and the door to the safe were to be left unlocked, and she kind of reaches over and like clicks a keyboard, and there's a and a door on the far side of the room kind of goes, presses in out of as if it were just wall and opens slowly, and there is a dark room beyond. I suppose I will need some replacements for not necessarily the reindeer, but I will need new employ if you are interested.
Are you offering us a job?
If I were to end up inheriting my husband's business after his unfortunate fall from grace, I will need people that I can trust. And is that you? Now keep in mind, I know if you're lying.
What would this job entail?
Well, I suppose I will need a social media manager. I will obviously need new security, as my husband's is underwhelming. The Yetis are good muscle, but not always the most on the ball. And the elves tend to be a little too focused on their work or hot chocolate or whatever's in their hot chocolate.
What if we could get them chemically addicted to a substance that would allow them to focus?
Yes, I have the capabilities.
We have quite a supply of redtonium.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna give the elves meth?
Legally distinct from meth.
Sorry, legal speed.
Yep.
It's,
We have
it
the
is
need.
It is the French version of speed. Speed. Which is what speed was called in French, if you've seen Eddie Izzard.
Oh my lordy.
Une velocité. No. Speed.
And I could also, if you let me in and look at the sleigh, I'm sure I could spruce it up and get you around the world in half the time that the old man does.
That is intriguing.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Wonderful.
All
In
through
that
this,
ca- yeah.
they've gotten kind of distracted talking with them. Blossom just slowly wandered around the room,
Yes.
poking at stuff and kind of looking at what's there and getting into cupboards.
Scooter is
Amazing.
right with her on that because it's like, hey,
She turns around like she's just gonna see like Blossom's ass poking out of a cupboard or something.
And then Scooter in another one with an even bigger ass sticking
Yeah,
out.
Scooter has a big butt.
I'm big boned, thank you. That's what my mom said.
So you guys are going to Mrs. Claus is going to say, well then, I didn't see anything. And she turns around and sort of faces, so no matter where you walk, you will be out of sight to her.
This is nice and easy.
So that's
The
it.
door is open.
All right,
We're
let's
going.
walk
Let's-
through. Yeah.
Let's do it to it. Come, friends, let us go.
Oh, okay.
One moment. You guys walk through the door, and the doors kind of slowly and close behind you, and you are left in this almost frosty room of this twinkly blue and white glow all around. And in the very center, with a spotlight on it, is the sack. It is red velvet, accented on leather, with beautiful gold ropes with tassels holding it taut. And it sits there in the middle of this room that is lined with nutcrackers all around. A pedestal rises up with the sack in the center.
Is there any panels on the walls?
You don't see any.
Well, this wouldn't be the first time that the joke writes itself. I'm gonna go up and grab the sack.
Grab the man sack there.
It's not the first time I've handled a sack. Come now, we're adult bears here. We're at least 2 or 3 years old. Let's...
I'm not.
Later, I not in front of you guys.
You hear from the corner of this room a deep and pause 1 second. I need to do a costume change.
I was gonna say, I think Blossom has tried to hide themselves next to like a nutcracker or something.
Do we need boss fight music?
We're fighting Santa, I think.
Maybe.
Oh, that looks great. That looks great.
Santa! Santa, what happened?
So we
goodness.
this is very
Yeah.
Lord Farquaad.
Yes, it
Very
is.
Farquaad.
Very Lord Farquaad.
You will see from the out of the frosty dark corner of the darkness of the corner, a jolly old elf will step out and say, "Now I believe you have all been some very naughty bears."
Roar, Kelly. Where's the roar? Where's the roar?
Why is Santa so small?
Can you tell we're D&D players because y'all
Yeah.
assume you're gonna fight Santa?
Yeah.
We're waiting to
You're like,
roll for
Where's initiative? Where's initiative?
Roll bear initiative.
This thing specifically doesn't have rules for fighting.
I know.
I mean, I'm just planning to hide and then like,
I think
Like
I
two
think
months.
I'm gonna get 2 chemicals to try and like make a bomb like explode to like distract Santa. Smoke bomb.
No, everyone, please. There's no need for that.
There's not.
Bear out.
No. I'm not known as the jolly old elf for nothing.
I thought it was a good PR campaign.
Yeah, by like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Holidays
Yeah.
are
Figure on
coming.
TV.
Holidays are coming.
Well, I am somewhat of a multiplanar demigod that is built by the belief of mortals.
Capitalism.
So that as well. I mean, capitalism has a lot of believers, so it's kind of been my whole shtick for a while.
Bling
Um,
bling.
But I do truly believe in the power of Christmas. So, if I may, he reaches forward towards the sack as if to open it. If nobody stops him, he will untie it, open it up, and reach in and go, "I know that you may be tempted to take this for yourselves, but perhaps I can win you over." And he'll reach in and for my dear Ursa, who is so often overlooked by her sisters. He reaches forward and reaches into the sack and pulls out a gift. He puts his hand. God damn it, Kel! Release me from this.
sorry.
No.
I'm not sorry.
I will put on my hoodie. He reaches in, pulls out a gift, and hands it to Ursa.
Mauls it.
A beautiful new Bunsen burner set. Top of the line, comes with its own canister of propane, 3 separate individual thing with rigs that hold bottles over top of it. Like your dream gift since you were a
Mhm.
child.
Mm-hmm. It's so pretty.
And he will reach back into the sack and say, "And for Frank N. Bear, what does the N stand for?"
None of your business.
It's true. That's what it stands for.
Well, it is my business to know what you would like. And he pulls out a smaller present and hands it to you.
What could this possibly be? And Frank tears it open.
It is the brand new, has not even come out yet. It's not coming out to the new year. The Bearsair keyboard, the B100.
What's the
With
B100?
fully mechanical keys.
Scooter is the B100 and it's one of the sets with the built-in macros.
It's so hard to breathe.
What were we doing again? I go.
Santa will reach back into the bag and pull out another it's very Mary Poppins. It just kind of keeps coming. And it's this giant box and sets it down and goes, "For Blossom, middle name Carnage." And he'll kind of push it towards you.
Blossom will kind of start slowly and then just
in a whirl of claws and paper, you open it up and you see that it is one of those like Power Wheels cars, but like a Jeep with a roll cage with giant rockets on the back of it in like bright red and electric blue, and fits you perfectly.
I'm gonna win all the races.
We'll reach in and pull out another smaller container that almost looks like it's in like a wine bottle container, those like tubes that you put wine in for a gift, and says, "And for Lulu Checkers, the oft underseen," and hands it over to you. You pull out a beautiful statuette of Oscar himself. And that was for the one that you lost out to Barry Styles, because you deserved that best supporting bear.
Oh, wow. So cool.
And of course, we can't forget you, Scooter. Reaches
too.
into the bag and pulls out. It's not even wrapped, it just has a bow on it. It's a razor scooter.
Oh my god!
Hands it over to you.
Goodbye
Scooter
to your
immediately-
ankles.
Immediately hacks 5 of our shins.
Somehow
Scooter's like racing around on it like.
Are Scooter and Blossom racing?
Yes.
yes.
Blossom is she's
Blossom is obviously
skitching on her
laughing.
Scooter. Yes.
Scooter
She's
decides to-
skitching on the back of
Scooter's gonna
Blossom.
hang on. Like I just
Yeah,
grabbed the
exactly.
roll bar. It's not dangerous at all.
I'm gonna set so many
is
things
the
on
best.
fire.
This is the best, Frank.
Wow, Scooter!
Eventually.
Wanted.
Before everything like is
want
said and
to.
done, Blossom's gonna kind of sidle up to like Santa and like hold out a fist for a fist bump. And, like, you're not bad, sir.
He gives you a fist bump back. Now I understand that you were sent here by Yogi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to pick me bastard.
And poor Dorothy.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Yogi tried to escape Jellystone so often that the ranger had to put up eldritch protections around the forest to stop him getting out. However, those are what stopped my reindeer from getting in, so I haven't been able to get to him. And why I haven't been able to get poor Dorothy.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Now it's you.
Do we have to heist Dorothy?
Do you want us to kill the ranger? I'll kill the ranger for this Oscar. I'll do anything.
What? I think, do you
I'll
want
let
to
you
just
get
come
again.
back with us to the forest? You don't need your reindeer. We took the
You
train.
come with us. Yeah, we took the train.
If you
Oh, yeah,
would
Yeah. Your old lady just totally sold you down the river, by the way. Just so
yeah,
you know.
she was totally willing to.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
we
You
go
guys
play
may
with our
want to
toys
try
now.
counseling. Also, give her a bit more credit.
Maybe buy her some Lulu Batons, the new shoe line I've invented with a honey-colored sword. Seeking funding.
Just get her lingerie. I
know
hear
what?
ladies
think
like
you're
that.
right.
Maybe.
You know what?
Maybe.
I think you're correct, and perhaps I should start making it up to her right now. And would you lot like to deliver the presents for Christmas,
also
and
get
then
you
Mrs. Claus and I can go on a vacation starting now?
You
Yeah,
might want to
sure.
consider maybe dropping a few pounds. I know a place where you can get in shape and get on some keto. There are keto cookies now. It just, if you have to take care of yourself.
I have an image to uphold.
And he kind of pats his tummy and
Special effects, darling. You don't think that Tim Allen gained all that weight, do you?
Santa's big
he's
bone
gonna.
too.
Oh, it all drops off on Boxing Day, and then I
Oh.
gain it all back for the week before.
Oh, really?
It is
Are
all
you
for
are
the
you
PR.
are you like hella ripped the rest of the time?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
Santa swole.
Is Santa swole?
Hashtag swole Santa.
He does roll up his sleeves, and you see like full tattoos that just say naughty and nice on his arms, just covered.
Does he
in
have one on
wrapped
his shoulder that's like
tattoos.
milk
Awesome.
and like it's milk and cookies, but like a mom
Yes,
heart?
Milk and cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got
Respect.
MILK across one knuckle.
The notorious MILK.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
he will,
we'd be happy to take your presents, and you and Mrs. Claus can rekindle some lost fire. You know, you should definitely go down on her every once in a while. It's just courtesy.
Right?
Yes, I mean if you're down a chimney anyway.
I don't understand.
He
Ursa,
Perhaps
Yeah?
you're right.
on
Yeah?
in front of Scooter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You will toss the keys to Blossom,
That's for the sleigh.
and kind of
Oh
leans
yeah,
down
you
to
let
Ursa
Blossom
and
drive.
Blossom will lean down to Ursa and Blossom and go,
There's nuclear-powered rockets on the back of it. It's how we go so fast.
I knew it.
Are you giving them
and you see he walks out of the room.
Blossom's not gonna
leaving
take the keys. She's just gonna figure out how to hijack the vehicle.
just for funsies.
Yeah.
So
She's
you
halfway hot wired it.
Just hop on the platform.
and you see him walk out and sort of like you as you guys do you climb on the platform?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys all climb onto the platform, and
I'm gonna
as the
drag my
platform is
little car
sinking
with me.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yes, yeah.
Scooter.
It
Thanks,
kind of gets caught on the edge as it like hooks and goes, but you manage to hold on to it. But you see as you're kind of like you're descending, you see Santa walk over and like dramatically spin Mrs. Claus' chair around and like pick her up and like dip her and kiss her as you guys sort of descend down.
Oh my.
And you guys descend down into the stables, which are something in between like a really high end like garage where people keep all of their like Rolls Royces and stuff like that, but then also is a stables where you see there are 8 reindeer, and as you sort of hit the bottom, you see in front of you the beautiful sleigh that has all like you can see all the gizmos on the dash and the giant rockets out the back, but you see the reindeer kind of as you hit the bottom, the doors open and the reindeer walk out and walk to their positions and sit down and like sort of settle in right in order, as the sled shoots out a bar that goes in between all of them and slings all of their harnesses around. And they sort of sit there waiting.
Do we just
That's
say the
Pretty
thing?
high-tech.
Yeah.
Blossom will try and pull her car up into the sled and like get in there and start like, all right.
Is this going to be safe?
If not, it's gonna be fun.
Maybe.
Sure.
It holds
Fine.
him.
Yeah.
I'm good with anything that goes fast.
Do
You
we
must
say
be
the
good with
thing?
Santa Claus. From the looks of that, he's going to be. He's making his way downtown.
I thought he was going on vacation.
Yeah.
With
Yes.
Mrs. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Blossom's
Okay.
thoroughly trying to break into the sleigh at this point.
As you've got the under,
gave you
like
the
the yeah,
The wires are all
bottom of-
pulled out.
The wires are all pulled out. And
Using
scrambling
a
and
claw
stuff
to
like
kind
that.
of turn the ignition.
Yeah. you turn something and then you like put two wires you clip together and it just goes and the two giant like rocket boosters on the back just sort of warm up. You see, if you look kind of inside, you can see them spinning.
All right. All
Uh,
aboard.
Home.
It's racing time.
Oh, hey, look! This thing has an
Okay.
8-track player.
Ooh.
If they're all in, she's gonna go, yeah.
As
Whoa.
you the reindeer start off, a giant double doors open up in front of you, and you guys go out into the snow and up into the sky, off to deliver presents and save Christmas.
Whoa,
And
that
boys.
was fast.
And that is where we will call game for a Christmas. Oh my god, Frank, you're here.
Oh,
Merry
I wanted to
Dorcas
blow
to
it back-
all and
blow
to
it backwards.
all a good
Oh, that was fun.
night.
That was
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I had so many
thank you
hats I didn't get a chance to use, Krista.
I know. What other hats do you have? What else do we have? Oh, you had a fez.
Oh, I've got
Kelly,
one
you
too.
should run down the road to steal
Oh.
I offered. She didn't respond.
I know, and I'm like, no, the plant pot is far
Also,
more
my
interesting.
favorite one is if we ever went somewhere that where it was like, hey, you don't belong here. I'd be like, don't worry. I'm a member.
That's fantastic.
That's great. I do apologize. I spent about an hour this morning trying to get a Pooh Bear voice because it was going to be Winnie the Pooh that sent you hunting for honey, but I couldn't get it. But I could do Yogi, so I got you.
Hey, the
A
Yogi
That was a
Yogi
pretty
was
solid
great.
Yogi.
I knew
Yeah.
it the
Yogi
second
was
I was
good.
like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yep.
god.
It was
That
also
was big
perfect
fun.
that your name was Lulu, so he could say "Hey, Lulu,"
Hey, Lulu.
Yes,
it
Lulu.
was awesome.
Yeah.
which was totally coincidental
Totally
and
worked.
just worked out
That's
great.
great.
It's
Yep,
I thought there was forethought
Yeah.
with that. It worked so
Yeah,
well.
that was
No, it
perfect.
was great. Oh,
Mhm.
Hey,
I
thanks
would-
for
yes,
having
this-
me, guys. That was a lot.
Yeah,
of fun.
thank
good
you
having
so
you.
much for playing.
Oh,
It's
thanks for leaning
wonderful.
into to Scooter. That was awesome.
Hey, I had a blast.
Crazy.
I love
Yeah,
that
it
kind of
was
stuff.
great. So cool.
Oh yes. Thank you so much, Frank, for coming and hanging out. Let's do some goodbyes of telling us your names again and where we can find you. We will go in reverse order. So we will start off with Frank. Hi, thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks. I had a fantastic time, Krista. This was great. Thanks for having me over on Dork Tales. And just a reminder, if you guys ever want to come hang out and spend some time with me, maybe play some World of Warcraft, watch me get the shit scared out of me, well, come on over to twitch.tv/Frankenex.
It's
so
awesome.
great
It's a
to be here.
super. Thank you so much. It's a super awesome community. I know our community is absolutely incredible. So is Frank's community. It's super, super awesome. Lots and lots of crossover. Very cool people over there. So definitely go check him out. He has an awesome Discord with very cool people. Oh, look, lady, like
Nice.
Christina's following. Awesome. There you go. See, it's Lady Liliana endorsed. Perfect. Even as conflicting gamers, we have met in the middle of tabletop games.
I'll forgive the World of Warcraft thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we both
I
ride
understand. I
dragons
used to
now,
be part
right?
of that community too. I wiped
there you go.
up.
You both ride dragons, and that's what matters. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Frank, for being here. Let's go to someone we see very often, Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I've been Robin, or I've been Ursa, and I am Robin. I'm usually here on Dork Tales all the time because I love doing games. Sometimes I'm on my Twitch channel at Second Gen Gamer, but not very often because I love them role playing games. But if I am, I also do a bit of the War of Gilding. Because Christine and Amy brought me into their cult.
Yeah.
But I want to say Merry Christmas to all that are watching, and that was ridiculous, Krista. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Thanks so much. And let's go over to Kel from down the road. How's it going?
It's Kel from up the road.
Up the road. Sorry, the other direction.
Well,
I
I'm
got
down the
wrong way.
road from you. I'm across the
Oh,
way
there
from
you
you.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm Kel from up the road, and I play here on Dork Tales and have some great fun. Games I'm playing right now, not too much. I think we're gonna go back into playing some Diablo for the holiday season, Mike and I. But yeah, I am definitely gonna come and check out some Frank and X because I love me some Fallout. That was my intro game into the gaming world, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
Nice.
So yeah, mhm.
Hells yes.
I'm down
So
with that.
good.
I got my vault shirt. So yeah. Thanks, Chris. This was
Booyah.
super fun.
Oh,
Super
thank
fun.
you.
Total blast. Yep.
Well, thank you
Glad
so
to
much
be
for
in.
joining. I'm glad we
Oh,
got you.
awesome. Yeah.
Christine, hello.
Hello, I'm Christine. You can find me as Lady Liliana on Twitch and Twitter and TikTok, Discord as well. So yeah, I stream the Guild Wars and occasionally other things as I have time, which unfortunately is in short supply. But
Right.
this has been a great deal of fun. Thank you so much for running this. I had a lot of fun playing Blossom.
Yay! Thank you for joining us. I love when you play Mayhem. It's so good. It makes me so happy. So thank you so much for bringing Blossom. And Kelly, hi.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you had a great time. I'm sorry that the character went from Bodhi from Call of the Netherdeep and Tom Ellis to Stewie Griffin at the end. Like, the voice...
Oh no.
I was trying to, like, find my... I do feel that the Stewie
Hard to
Griffin
get the
style
groove.
of voice was really good. I wanted to ask Santa if he had a nice ride, you know, a cool whip.
No. He definitely had a cool whip.
I do like the nice reference there for
You're
Yeah.
very welcome. We could. The only person that I think would have been better to have in this game is Will Wheaton. But anyway, I do think that Merry Christmas to all, and Krista, take it away.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I believe this is going out to our patrons first.
Yes.
So if you enjoyed this, patrons, and you aren't watching Strixhaven yet, come watch Strixhaven. We are just finishing up the first year in the next episode this coming Monday.
This
Or I guess
Monday.
it... Yeah, because when are you posting this, do you think?
I'll probably post this on Sunday.
On Sunday. Okay, so you'll get this a little bit before, so come check out Strixhaven, watch all the back episodes. If you are watching this not on our Patreon, we have a couple of episodes out for the general public of Strixhaven as well, so come watch that, which I run. You can mostly find me here. You can find me as JahistFX on TikTok and Twitch as well. I am kind of doing Twitch things of like when I do crafts, I stream with people to like do joint work streams, so you might see me around there. I
Hit
kind of
me up.
I want to do a Twitch and bitch.
Oh my
Possibly,
So
possibly a
down.
stitch and Twitch.
yeah.
If I don't have to stitch, I can definitely do both of those things.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Yes. So we definitely have
Same.
some stuff we want to do, and
Yeah.
it's lots of fun. Frank's helping
Hit
me out
me
with
up.
some of the OBS stuff and setting some
Nice.
Streamlabs stuff up, or Stream Element stuff up. Yes, so we're doing that. Again, thank you so much for being on the Patreon. If you're not on the Patreon, consider joining us. I know Christmas is obviously a time where money can be a little tight because we're all buying gifts and things like that and taking care of our families. But in the new year, it's a new year. Maybe make a new resolution to consume some more Dork Tales content. And there is a ton of it everywhere, even for free. But there is also a ton of it coming up as Patreon exclusive, because I believe we just unlocked the new mage game, which is awesome.
Yes, we did.
very exciting about that. And we are very soon to unlock Panic at the Citadel, Robin.
The t-shirt's already unlocked.
Very exciting for that. So yes, thank you guys so much. Kelly, did you want to thank all our patrons?
I do, and actually, because it's Christmas time, don't you know? I do want to say welcome to Dork Tales if you are watching for the first time. For Honey Heist, thank you so much for being here. And if you are on the Patreon, thank you so much. This is a full-time gig, and every patron that helps support not only raises morale, but it also helps have the financial liberty to run this channel the 50, 60, 70 hours a week that it takes some weeks, as well as all the cool events. So tonight I'm going to do something a little special, and I ask for your patience, but I'm going to thank every gosh darn patron that we have tonight because it's Christmas. So, so I'm going to thank Shulton, the royal producer, the world builder. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, DM Michael Gray, the benevolent and powerful, our divine producer. Also, my mom, Jan. Thank you so much, Mom. I love you. Thank you for being a divine producer. To my demonic producers, Precarious, the evil but fun Funkle, and Jade, the maker of monsters. You're all amazing. I also have to thank Tammy, the forever cleric, who is, of course, the wizard of the Patreon. But that's not all. I also have to thank the princess of the Patreon, who are in no particular order: Taryn, Dustin, Trizelta, Amberthist, the Traveler, and Cubby Gummy. Then, of course, there are the level 20 heroes, which are not loaded correctly, so let me just fix that. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's jingly. D&D's done. There we go. That's why I couldn't see them. All right, then I've got, of course, Michael I, the graphics guy, Chef Aladeth, and Drew Thompson. And then I've got my level 10 heroes, Nacro, the Straw Hat Devil, Hans H. Boundahoof, Professor Multiverse, Atom Bomb, Tabitha Rudkin, Chandra Magic, Brady Chester, Heavy Metal and Tea, Raven with Baubles, Prophet of Woe, Draconis Majers, Dodger Lakers fan, Jamal Cheatham, Renee Hayes, Spork Saber, Sorcerer Sanguine. My very important patrons, that's the entry-level tier if you want to get some of the free content that's a bit early. Well, not free content, but you know what I mean. If you want to get the content early. I have 6 possums in a trench coat, an actual guinea pig, Dale Cope, the eternal student of life, Lord Evan of Antir, the great Mike Baxter, Jason Tudor, the mayor of Icewind Dale, Krista Mitchell, the Siege FX engine, Rio, but without the OZ, Winemaster Robin Holford, United Adventure Company, SM Pace, Hillary, Colin San, Matt DS, Eric and Amber, Eve L, Doctor Who 4189, Tommy, Kiama Svensson, Kara Rhett, Red Monk, Stormshanks, Jacob, Arak Nico Nico Ni. I love that. I love saying that one. Random Equinox, Uncanny Kate, Dazed Apricot, who I need to check in with. I hope you're doing okay, Dazed. I look forward to playing more games with you. Ray G, Michael Reynolds, The Bong Master, David Ellis, Confounded Hound, Jeremy Smith, 528 DTC Nerd, Lockgen Slurp, The Slouching Beast, Graham Rudkin, Franken-X, thanks Frank, Chris Deeds, Karasha Ukhart, Maluzing, Jacob Shinji McDonald, Andrew Wolf, Laura Ada Smith, Sean Oldham, Mashmakan, Marcel, Lost Graken, So Honorable, Bryn Hawker, Whistler, DM Shari, Gaming Hyper Panda, Stuart Tiffin, Mr. J's Comics, Ethereal Ashy, Als, Bartold, KC, Eduardo Garcia, Tyler Saunders, David Carnan, Fally Pally, Waffle Rabbit, Eric from Norse Foundry, Eric Lord of Norse Foundry, Robbie Dick, and of course, the Dork Squad, who we couldn't do this without, the entry-level tier of love, who we get all of the warm fuzzies from, Jen Peters, Caitlin Vinkel, Ba Tran, Andy, EJ, an Insomniac Veterinarian, Creox, Daniel, Brent Stewart, the Battle Mech Archivist, CTSRTY, which I think is maybe it's I don't know. Hey Liz, Chris Blog, Patrick, Zach Rules, Ace Emmett, Renee Anderson, Britton Williams, Ava Hernandez, The Crazy Goblin, Jacob Emberley, Catherine Petricelli, Kathleen Halperin, Robin Barton, Judith Steen, Orion the Scott, and Erica Lenner. Erica Lena. That's how it's pronounced because it's a Scottish name. Woo! Erica Lena. Thank you so much, Patreon. We love you that much. Merry Christmas.
That's
I
many.
hope you make it absolutely insane for me to do this next year.
Yes. And speaking of Bryn Hawker on our Patreon list, though, thank you to Bryn for providing our beautiful faces here with ping.gg. If you are a streamer with multiple people, go check out ping.gg. It's freaking awesome. So go check them out. Look, you can see all my glitter.
Maybe this isn't a good thing.
Yeah, maybe this isn't a good thing.
Notice I'm not getting that close.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, honestly, if you want, go watch the damn episodes of Strixhaven, and like I keep getting comments about my makeup for that game. They're like, "You look really young," and I'm like, "Yeah, you can see my face."
Exactly.
On Ping, you look like you're like being processed through a potato filter. Or on Zoom, you look like that.
Yeah, on Zoom.
Thank you guys so much for playing. It has been incredible. Thank you, Kelly, so much for providing this opportunity to play this game and to spend some Christmas time together. It has been absolutely wonderful. I just realized I'm saying all of this lovely stuff as weird Farquaad Santa.
That's the best part.
The
Really.
size of your
There
Christmas
you go.
spirit doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
No. It's so
I just
true.
have the card on my shirt.
Oh my
so
god,
good.
I love
it.
that, Christine.
Make
I
it
want
snow.
so
I love it.
bad. I've got Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And before Krista signs us off, let's do a big whoop for Krista for running this great game for Christmas. Thank you for the Christmas present, Krista.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for playing. So we will sign off for Christmas, and everybody have a wonderful Christmas and a safe holidays and a happy new year. Check in with all your friends and family that you haven't spoken with. This is a perfect time. It's a tough time for some people, so make sure you're checking in on your friends and family, folks. Make sure everyone is doing well this holiday season and into 2023. If I don't hear from you then, have a good one. But I will sign us off on a merry Dorkmas to all, and to all a good roll.
Good night.